Hi there, Cat Parent again. Just coming back to you from Pure Peace Coaching. My subject today I wanted to just touch upon is betrayal trauma. If you've ever been in a relationship, it could be any significant relationship where someone has betrayed you, meaning they presented themselves as someone they weren't. They engaged in activities that were covert and secretive in nature that has hurt you. That's betrayal. And what I've learned is betrayal trauma is different than just regular trauma, which doesn't minimize it. It's a different focus in your brain. And it needs to be addressed differently. Otherwise, as I have experienced, counselors can do more harm than good because they don't understand the function of the brain. Even though they go to school to study psychology, not everybody understands it. And I've been hurt by professionals who claim to understand trauma but didn't understand betrayal trauma. So I just wanted to, I like to usually have some kind of object. Today I'm going to bring my name tag. I just returned from a betrayal trauma retreat. Ooh, says you. Wow, if I want to go to retreat, I'm not sure that I want the focus to be about betrayal trauma. Well, welcome to my world. This was really good though, because that's part of the problem is oftentimes we feel isolated and ashamed. If we've been betrayed, like how could we let this go on? How come we didn't know that this was happening? And so to be with a community of people that understand without knowing your full story, they can just take one look at you and go, I see you because I've been in this similar position, is worthwhile to be a part of for a retreat. This little green dot I thought was also representative. I thought it was well done that they had us put dots on our name tags. This symbolizes that I'm okay to be hugged or to, that's you don't have to ask permission. But they did allow for people to have yellow, which was please ask before you reach in to give me a hug, or please don't touch me. It was red. Show you care in a different way other than physical touch. Those are real issues if you have been betrayed, especially through a spouse, let's say, or molestation or rape, right? Is to have some autonomy about who gets to touch me. Do we all think about those things on a regular basis? I've felt alone in struggling with this, but every time I reach out through my life, when I've reached out to just be a little bit vulnerable and say, I'm going through some stuff, it's hard, people have come out of the woodwork and said, I see you because I've gone through something similar. So that's why I'm doing these videos, is I can't just go to the grocery store and stand over the pineapples or the tomatoes and meet somebody that understands what I've gone through. I suspect that there's people within the sound of my voice that feel the same. Who's going to understand? Who's not going to judge me? Who's not going to tell me what I should or should not have done or should not do in the future? There's very many well-meaning people in the world that will tell you all sorts of advice, from the church to anybody on the street. They're quick to react, quick to say, oh, I know the answers. God, pray more, read your Bible more. Faith, spiritual practices. If we don't understand, in addition to those things, the function of our brains, especially through betrayal trauma and how it distinctly messes with your life story and how important that is, and how to establish safety and how important that is, we're doomed to have constant intrusive thoughts, constant brain fog, could lead to chronic illness or disease that you're really not going to want. And I know all these things from personal experience. I also know that it's cumulative. And so if you've had betrayal trauma or any other trauma, and they continue to stack up, loss after loss after loss, and then multiple betrayals in my case, name a main male figure in my life and they've betrayed me, or traumatized me in some way, that stacks up. And if it's not dealt with, it gets stored in the body, like The Body Keeps the Score, the book by Bessel van der Kolk. I just want to reach out again to let you know from personal experience, not just a textbook. I do have textbook learning, but it's been enriched by my own personal experience to say, I get it. Do you need a personal retreat for betrayal? You need somebody who is safe to talk to? You need more information about resources that you could go to a retreat like this and feel seen and heard. I'd love to talk to you more about it and get you some resources. My contact information will be below the video. Thank you for listening and stopping by. I hope that you have a great day. I understand if you don't. Please reach out. Bye for now.